Good afternoon, everybody. I wasn't expecting to make a video today, but I felt it was something I needed to come on and make a video about. I had a conversation with my son last night. Well, I can't say really a conversation. I was talking to him, basically. My son is 27 years old. I didn't grow up in the church, by me not growing up in the church, I didn't take my kids to church. Like, all this journey, everything is new to me. Me seeking God, everything is totally new to me. We have to understand when we on our journey, when we answer the call of God on our life, we're not this journey is not a selfish journey. It's not a journey for self. It's not a self-seeking journey. It's not a selfish, ambitious journey. This is when we answer the yes to God's calling on our life, our journey is to help everybody around us, to try to save as many souls as possible, to keep people from making the same mistakes that we made in life. And I had to talk to my son yesterday, because when we go through life, we set up idols in our life. We set up these idols, we set up these altars. And a lot of the idols, it be money, people, jobs, family, whatever. Because I guarantee you, how you can tell that something is an idol in your life, if someone was to take it from you, how would it make you feel? How much power do that possession, do that money, do that job, do the people have over your life, that it changes how you feel about life if it's removed from your life? And that was something, that was a big part of my journey, was me having to remove these idols and these altars that I had set up, because I had no idea that I was esteeming these things higher than God. Because, we grew up in life learning about, the majority of us learning, oh yeah, you get a good job, you work, you get you a house, get you a car, you settle down. That's the basis that a lot of us grew up on. And I had set up a lot of idols in my life. Possessions, jobs, money, everything. I had set up all these things in my life unknowingly, not knowing that that was an issue in my life. Because when God stripped me down to the bone of everything, when I say that, I'm like, okay, like, it's a certain feeling that you get when you don't no longer have the things that you were used to having in your life. That's how I knew they were altars. That's how I knew they were idols in my life, because I esteemed those things higher than God in my life. And we cannot do that. We cannot do that. God had to strip me down to the bone to make me understand and realize that everything and everybody had to be put below him. Everything and everybody had to be put below him. The Bible says, seek ye the kingdom first, and all these things will be added to you. I didn't understand that. I was trying to do everything by my own strength, by my own power, how I knew how to do it in my life. And that's how I had did it all my life. So, and I had to explain that to my son, because a lot of times we set, like, money is an idol for a lot of people. For a lot of people. Believe it or not, if somebody removed money from your life, how would you cope with that? How would you handle that? Like, what would you do? I mean, these are questions. I know that, and I'm not just going to talk about money, because a lot of people set up other idols in their life. A lot of people idolize sex. A lot of people idolize possessions, cars, material things. You have to ask yourself, you have to see, can you live without people? Can you live without these possessions? Can you live without money? Because if it had you to the point to where you feel like life is no purpose, there's no purpose to living, there's no purpose to life, then that possession, that thing, that person, or whatever, it's a problem. It's a problem, because that's where your heart is. That's where your heart is. The Bible says, where your treasures are, there your heart will be also. My treasures was in possessions. My treasures was in the jobs I held. My treasure was in the money that I was able to make. That's what my heart was, because I thought, like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought I had a stroke of bad luck when I went through what I went through And it wasn't that, it was God literally teaching me to put everything below him. Nothing comes above him. Nothing. And y'all have to understand that nothing or nobody comes above God. Because as long as we esteem anything or people higher than God, oh, he gonna strip you down. He gonna strip you down of it. Remember, this journey is not, it's not for ourselves. Our life is no longer ours. When we say yes to God, our life is no longer ours. The journey is no longer ours. Our journey is to help those around us. But I just came in to do this video real quick. You guys have an awesome day, an awesome weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later.